Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And it's another live segment of news, not so much breaking news, but news nonetheless, depending on how you want to take it. So on this is it bright? No, it's overcast. Saturday afternoon, wherever you are in the world. But stop my mumbling again. Let me kind of get into it. I think. Yes, people. So welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this beautiful, wonderful world of ours, most of the time. But a call to action again. If you're coming to Cannon Fodder TV for the first time, not for the last time, but for the first time, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button so you can receive all the latest and greatest news right here on this wonderful channel. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. If any problems, let me know in the comments box, and I'll see what I can do about it. The background, the Emirates is about to collapse, I think, but we will see how far we get before the backdrop collapses. Right. So, the first bit of news, the news. Anyone who saw the user talk yesterday, Friday, yeah, I had a bit of a rant about Arsenal letting go of the scouts and members of staff, and I thought it's 55. Well, the report said 55, and the information straight and said 65 members of staff, and the majority of them are scouts. This guy, Kariga, he's gone. He's gone. He's no longer at Arsenal. But yeah, with that news we have there at my fingertips, this chap here, this ex-Arsenal player, a left back, kind of gave his thought. Well, not his thoughts, not so much his thoughts, but he kind of went on his social media. So I'm just trying to get the news here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Nacho Monreal, sends a heartfelt message to outgoing Arsenal scout Francis Hagigal. The scout played a big part in the Spaniards' arrival at the Emirates Stadium in 2013. Yeah, so former Arsenal fullback Nacho Monreal has taken to social media to send a heartfelt message to Francis. It was announced that the scout would be leaving the Emirates. 20 years, man. 20 years. God, a long time, man. Second to Arsene Wenger. The Gunners have started a major shake-up, it would appear, of their scouting system, which led to the long-serving scout leaving the club eventually. In the 24 years with the Gunners, the talent spotter has been instrumental in bringing in much numbers of players, including Cesc Fabregas, Bellerin, and more recently Martinelli. Another player who he spotted was Nacho Monreal. It's about a total of 5.5 years. Time goes very, very fast, doesn't it? 5.5 years when he signed from Malaga in January 2013. And the Spaniard played a total of 251 games in the Arsenal shirt, scoring 10 goals, 10 important goals, I've got to say, and providing 20 assists. So after the news that France's departure, Monreal joined former teammate Cesc Fabregas in sending the scout a message. Yeah, very, very sad. But you know what? Times have to move on, and yeah, calm down, Alex. I don't want to get into another rant. But yeah, so thank you very much. Yeah, the message read for your service in 20 of the last 4 years, and giving me the opportunity to enjoy playing for Arsenal. The 34-year-old wrote on his Instagram account alongside pictures of the scout and the players that he had been involved in bringing into the Emirates over the years. So it's end of an era, and I think these players they're just like, again, just saying their thank yous, to Francis, but yeah, it is the end of an era, and I guess it's time to move on. Whatever the future holds, let's wait and see. And by the artwork, you'll probably see that my thumbnail, yeah, this player here doesn't appear to be too happy, and I can fully understand. Lucas Torreira, yeah, and he's saying, at this age, I need to play. He needs to play. The Arsenal midfielder Torreira admits he may have to leave Arsenal to get regular football. The Uruguayan failed to lock down a regular spot during his second season in North London. Arsenal midfielder Lucas Torreira has admitted he may have to leave the club to find more playing time after a season in which he struggled to secure regular minutes. He made a major impact at the Emirates in his first season with the club after joining from Sampdoria in the summer of 2018, making a total of 50 appearances from the 2018-19 season. But that number has decreased to 39 than last season just finished, and a 24-year-old saw his Premier League starts drop from 24 to 17. That has led Torreira to ponder his future. And memory serves me right, when he signed for Arsenal, I think his father, I'm absolutely sure that his father wasn't really happy. I think he wanted Torreira, Lucas, to play in Italy. But yeah, I'm sure I need to dig a little bit deeper in that. So yeah, he needs to ponder he's pondering his future and was unable to sufficiently impress new manager Mikel Arteta after the Spaniard took over in December. So the midfielder has been linked with return to Italy with AC Milan and Torino as potential suitors. In May, Torreira's agent lent credence to the talk by saying his client would love to return to Italy, and I think so would his father. Speaking on radio station Sport 890, so 890 or 890 in the native Uruguay, Torreira has confessed that he was unhappy with his playing time last season and may be forced to leave the Gunners. So he goes on to say, I have to think thoroughly about my future. I have a contract with Arsenal, yes, and I have to respect it. The midfielder said, obviously, if I were to leave, I would do it for the best possible destination. We have to be calm and just wait and see. Last season, I played continuously. This one less so. Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys are thinking about Lucas Torreira. It seems he hasn't settled down in London. That's the other reports I'm actually hearing there. That although he's trying to learn the language, if you don't feel comfortable in the country you're at, then there's nothing you can really do. He's trying his best. You could see most of the times, in access or areas, that Arsenal machinery, the PR machinery, he's with Hector Bellerin. He was with Nacho Monreal before he left. So he's trying to accommodate himself. But if it's not working, it's not working, is it? Sorry, there's a fly. There's a fly in the room, man. Get rid of this flipping fly, man. Let me just quickly go into the comments and see what you wonderful guys have just been saying here. Where are we? I've got Max Ware. Good morning, Max Ware. Depending where you are, I hope you've subscribed to California TV, so you can receive all the latest news. Not so much breaking news. I miss Nacho. Hugely underrated. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what? It's like I've always said, if we're gonna buy defenders, I want defenders to do that job there first above anything else. And he did that. And he gave a little bit extra, so I miss him too. Question, actually, would you guys take back Nacho Monreal for Kolasinac? Would you get rid of Kolasinac and bring Nacho back in? I would, without a shadow of a doubt, man. Even at age 34, the guy's still doing it, and I will swap them guys there. But anyway, thanks for that comment, Max. And Alejandro Lopez, how are you, man? I hope you're okay out there in Canada. I believe I remember. Justice for the 55. Alejandro, I don't know if you saw the Easy Talk live stream yesterday. I went hammer and tong with the situation, but I was banged to rights. I was part of the way correct, because it appears most of these employees are scouts, in Germany, in the Icelandic countries, Norway and Sweden. But yeah, with an entity like Arsenal, a $1 million entity owned by a billionaire. Well, I've said my piece. And Screenboy 8 says yes. He's laughing. What are you laughing for, man? Oh dear. Okay, I'll be happy to let him go. If he isn't happy, he won't perform. So I'll be happy to see him get the boot. Yeah, the boot. Quite literally, kick him out. yeah, you want players to compete for every single position on that pitch, whether it's the goalkeeper, whether it's the strikers, the midfielders, whatever the position. You want players to compete, and I guess that is the negative part. If a player feels like, oh, I was number one, and now I've gone down the pecking order, I think maybe it could be a situation where Arteta needs to put his arm around him and say, you know what, Torreira, you are in my plan. So have patience, and your time will come again. But it's difficult to try and keep the whole squad happy. I don't know, man. Max says Torreira was good for a short period of time when Unai Emery was playing very passive and conceding loads of shots. Not good enough for progressing the ball. Yeah, I mean, that was my son just grumbling there. I think with Torreira, he's not somebody who can progress and before thinking like a Ceballos. He's someone who needs to stay in that midfield and be the barrier, but he can't do it on his own. I know he's small. He's quite small in stature, but he needs help. So again, there's a fly in the room. But yeah, with the injury as well, you got to put that in the mix as well. But yeah, I do feel sorry for him. I really do feel sorry for him. And Simeone says we must have to sell and bring William and Felipe. Yeah. I've been doing a little bit of transfer news. I mean, you'll see the videos. They're not more than 2 minutes at maximum. But the talk is Coutinho was in London a couple of days ago at Coney. So I'm going to be doing some videos in the next couple of days talking about that. And if we do get him, I mean, for me, I would love him to sign for Arsenal, but it depends on the wages. Can we afford to pay him? These are massive amounts of money. But yeah, William, that's about to be announced. And the other player, I'm not even going to say his name. We know the situation. He's not going anywhere. Our number 10 is not going anywhere. So yeah, but I understand what you're saying. Okay, next one. Max, get our money back on Torreira, maybe even a few shekels more. Yeah, age 24. I can't remember how much did we buy him from? Was it 20 odd million? Excuse me. So if push comes to shove, then yeah, I'll be sorry to see him go. But like I said, don't have emotional attachments to these players. No player can be bigger than Arsenal. But if he feels like his time is up, then I guess maybe, Max, you're right. Maybe just cash in on him now, because the last thing we want is an unhappy player who's not going to perform. So, yeah. And let's have a look here. Let's have a look. I've just seen a couple of comments there. I'm convinced we'll bring in a few players. Yeah, a few new players. So am I. So am I. So am I. So am I. Chairman of the board. Mube, Alex, my brother, looking calm. No, man, I'm on all cylinders, man. Dearie me. He's like Alexis Sanchez, can't get accustomed to the language, so he doesn't really talk. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. What can you say? What can you say if a player again doesn't feel comfortable? Then what can you do? But. And actually, and Antonio Reyes as well was another player. Even when he came to London, I saw him in North London a few times at that time with his ex-girlfriend, and the reports at that time that he didn't feel comfortable in London. But what can you do, man? What can you do? Maxwell says, "I take an old baked potato over." An old baked potato. I'm gonna get Nacho on the show, man. I'm gonna show him that comment there, Max. Oh, dearie me. Squidboy says a hi, movie. A great stream for you guys yesterday. Yeah, it was a good one, man. It was a really good one. A little bit serious. I don't get too serious most of the times, but I thought yesterday was my moment. You know what I mean? Mube Guna. Anyway, Screen Boy, thanks, bro. Always fun to be on the Easy Talk. Well, yeah, fam. It was enjoyable, man. The old Cannon for the Mafia. Another one went from fight to Move, I wasn't fighting with you, man. I was gonna fight with everyone, man. I just can't win, bro. No, but chairman of the board, you must admit yesterday was a good one, innit? It was a good Easy Talk. Yeah, yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one yesterday. Oh dear, yeah, guys. Again, if you just seen Canon 42 for the first time, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you can receive all the latest live news on this channel and get some jokes as well. Right, there's another comment from Alejandro Lopez. He says, Kolasinac best performance in the Arsenal career was fighting off some robbers. He's got to go. Kolasinac, she's a weird one. Was it this week? It was 3 years that he signed for Arsenal, and his first goal, and even the first season, the guy will be marauding up and down the left-hand side. And I think last season he provided the most assists for Aubameyang, or season before that. But he's lost his confidence, man. He's not the same beast that arrived on these shores of Arsenal. He's not the same. He's not the same. But yeah, personally, I would swap Nacho for Kolasinac, man. I would swap. But yeah, the fan base, man, we're so fickle. You know what I mean? But yeah, we've just been talking about Lucas Torreira. Yeah, the guy doesn't look happy at all, does he? Really, really doesn't look happy. And again, I'm sure the reports at that time, his father wanted him to stay, and play in Italy. But I guess when you go where the buck side doesn't always make a good play. But yeah, if he does go, I'll be sad. I'll be sad to see him go, man. But again, there's nothing you can do if a player doesn't feel comfortable. So I'd far rather sell him, because again, the last thing you want is a player who's gonna probably not perform. So if push comes to a shove, you gotta let him go, man. Gotta let the guy go. And there was a bit of news ago, Nacho talking about Nacho Monreal, baked potato. Yeah, he just sent a heartfelt message to Francis Kagea, who was the international scout, and there appears to be a wind of change at Arsenal. So yeah, he was one of 60 odd members of staff who got let go. So yeah, it's just one of those things, man. One of those things. Let me just show you what I've got at the moment in time. Yeah, we've got our merch up and running, So we've got t-shirts, we've got bags, we've got hoodies, we've got caps, we've got bandanas, we've got mugs, we've got everything, man. Everything you ever wanted. See, there you go. See, it comes in yellow. If you want it in red, it can come in red. Look, we've even got a bib for a baby as well, and we've even got a mark as well. So, guys, if you're interested, I'll leave the link in the box. If you're interested, you want to make an order, and we'll take it from there. So I think that's it. So, guys, unless you've got anything else you want to tell me about or talk about, we've just been talking about Lucas Torreira, who appears his time's probably about to come to an end at Arsenal. He's not happy. Not happy. His minutes have reduced. And we've also been talking about Nacho Monreal. So again, a last call to arms, guys. Again, if you want to subscribe to Cannon 40 TV and you love what you see, make sure you hit the notification button so you can see and listen to all the latest news across all platforms. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and of course on YouTube. Also, I was going to say something else. Completely forgot now. What was I going to say? Completely forgot. There's been a real upturn in the number of subscribers across all the platforms. Guys, there can't be a Cannon 40 TV without you people. Really, we don't exist if there's no you. So yeah, so all of you guys who subscribed, follow us on Twitter. I'm so thankful. I checked the stats last night. Over 400 views. 400 views for the Easy Talk. That's unheard of. So guys, thank you. so very much. You guys are awesome out there. So there's going to be an upload of another a short transfer news coming up in the next hour or two. So make sure you tune into that. And yeah, we shall see you tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. It's going to depend where you are in the world. But, again, guys, I'm so grateful to you guys. There's just been one more comment that's coming to the box. That's coming from a Screen Boy 8. Saliba looks good in training. Yeah, man. Yeah. But I'm gonna say this. Let's not heap too much on his shoulders. The guy's only 18, 19 years. Let's not think that he's the Messiah, that he's going to be making all the wrongs right at Arsenal. It takes more than one player. It takes all 11 players. But yeah, he looks really, really good. Really, really good. And you said always forward. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Guys, I'm gonna call it this live news to an end. Again, make sure you tune into us same time tomorrow. There's going to be an upload, just short transfer news. And guys, thank you very much. You guys are absolutely awesome, absolutely awesome. And as I'm about to go, Sanjay Joseph, I'm sorry, man. I'm about to go, Sanjay. I'm about to go. But guys, listen, thanks for tuning in last time. And yeah, until then, I shall see you the same time tomorrow. If you've been wondering who or what you've been watching, there's still a damn fly in the room, man. You've been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over